de la ziarul financiar, Adrian Săceleanu.
Bună ziua, am două întrebări. Prima dintre ele este dacă ați luat o decizie în ce privește mandatul domnului Richard Moat, care se încheie în luna octombrie acestui an, dacă veți urma politica de a roti execuții din cadrul grupului.
I think I have to answer on a wider basis than the case of my friend Richard. I tried to manage the group on as an international group, which means that there is a huge mobility between the leaders of the different countries. And today we have no specific project about this case, but what I want to do is that it's not only for the CEOs of the different countries, but what I want to do is to have a kind of general policy of taking people who have experience in some geography, ask them to move in other geography, because I think this creates value. We have good experience, excellent experience in one country. We can take advantage to have another experience in another country. And perhaps Richard will become a member of the managing staff of France Telecom. Nobody knows, but his performances are so good that his future is bright.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
It's the motto of Orange.
Domnul Eugen Secmerean.
Il y a une question, il y a une discussion ici. Est-ce qu'on échange le profit pour des nouveaux clients? Quelle est la stratégie d'Orange pour cette année en Roumanie? Vous allez maintenir l'EBITDA, le profit, ou vous allez chasser des nouveaux clients? Merci.
En fait, notre principale préoccupation, c'est de continuer le déploiement rapide à la fois de notre réseau large bande et en même temps acquérir des nouveaux clients. En fait, on est prêt à investir d'une façon importante en Roumanie, comme on l'a fait dans le passé, parce qu'il faut suivre la croissance de l'économie. Et si nous voulons garder notre place dans ce pays, comme leader, il faut que nous investissions. Donc, premièrement, on investit dans les réseaux. Deuxièmement, on fait des investissements commerciaux. Et évidemment, on veut accroître notre nombre d'abonnés assez rapidement. Ceci en déployant des nouvelles technologies, en particulier en donnant accès à l'Internet rapide à un plus grand nombre de clients. La technologie que j'ai décrite tout à l'heure, qui existe ici, qui n'existe pas dans d'autres pays, c'est la Flybox. C'est-à-dire c'est le moyen de donner de l'Internet rapide à travers une infrastructure mobile. Donc on va continuer de déployer tout ça à toute vitesse. C'est un comportement non pas d'opérateurs frileux qui regardent ces résultats, mais d'un opérateur ambitieux qui veut participer et pousser la croissance du pays.
Domnul Nicolae Oacă.
First question is related to Wimax license. This year, Romania will award we have a contest for Wimax license. Does Orange Romania intend to part in this contest? This is the first question. The second question, in January, Orange Romania had a joint experiment with UPC Romania for quad play. What are the results of this experiment? Could be launched in a commercial scale, or could be UPC, not Romania, only European takeover target, just because last financial statement of Liberty shows they have some problem with loss. The third, excuse me, if it's ready Orange to sell its tower to a tower management as is in the United States. Thanks.
That's a question for Richard.
Well, the answer to the first question concerning Wimax is that we have 7 megahertz of spectrum in Wimax. I think we're the only operator that's seriously deployed Wimax in Romania. We have Wimax coverage in 20 cities and we offer services to our largest corporate customers. And yes, we are interested in participating in the auction which is coming up, because we need more spectrum to be able to serve more customers. With respect to the trial which we ran with UPC, we're assessing the results of that trial now, and we will be having further discussions with UPC management in order to determine whether it is worthwhile commercially to push forwards with that partnership in the future. I can't really say whether that's so or not until we've had those further discussions. And the third question was?
It's ready to serve its whole tower.
Okay.
Tower management company.
We have in the past had discussions with potential tower management companies who have put this kind of proposition to us, but so far we have concentrated on network sharing with existing operators rather than going down this route.
Sorina Mihail de la Capital.
I would like to know how many clients left your network last year, and maybe how often you clean your database, so unused numbers, or maybe artificially kept active SIMs.
We don't publish the exact numbers of churn because we're subject to France Telecom Group rules. It's a public limited company, and so the data which we publish is restricted to that which is allowed under the terms of the group as a whole. But in answer to the question about how often do we clean our base, we assess the number of inactive customers on a monthly basis, and where customers are inactive according to the rules which are stipulated by the France Telecom Group, they are immediately removed from the base. So if the underlying question which you're asking me is there a substantial number of customers in the Orange base who are inactive, the answer is definitely no.
A question for Mr. Lombard. In terms of the market in Romania in comparison with other markets, how would you characterize it in terms of customer behavior, and whether do you think there would be place for one more player on the Romanian market in the context in which you already have 10 million customers?
The appreciation about the new incomer, it's Richard who can answer to that. But concerning the behavior of the customer, seeing it from abroad, in fact, you are exactly in the case where the customer are very proactive in adopting the new technologies. I have the feeling, but Richard can confirm it, that Romanian customers are very fond of new technologies. It's a kind of windows on a very aggressive world, and they wish to be actors in this new game. So for us, it's much better than in some other more traditional country, let's say. So for us, the Romanian customer is a kind of dream case of customer. But perhaps Richard has a different view.
No, I agree with the chairman. I think that Romanian customers are very interested in the latest technologies, and we've seen that from the enormous take-up which we've had in our data products since we introduced HSPA technologies in the middle of last year. And as the market approaches saturation, all operators have to look for new revenue streams, and data services is obviously one of the prime areas on which we're focused. With respect to the sixth player, the potential sixth player, if there are 6 players in Romania, then that obviously is going to make Romania one of the countries with the largest number of network operators in Europe. And obviously the population of Romania, whilst relatively large in Eastern European terms, is not the same as it is in some of the larger countries, such as, for example, France, where there is a much smaller number of operators. In terms of competition, I think competition is increasing substantially already. We've seen market share being taken by the third operator. We've seen new operators launching into the market, and the fourth operator revitalizing its technology. So I think 2008 is going to see a whole new level of competition in the market already, and certainly from a personal perspective, I don't think it's necessary for a sixth operator to come in order to maintain that kind of level of competition.